Hey everybody, welcome to the Adventure Archive. How's it going? We're back finally with some more Dragonbane. Thanks for hanging out with us. We got a pretty good turnout already. I'm glad none of you guys are out watching Critical Role instead. I was kidding. Because they're not live. We're actually live right now. They're fakesy live. But anyway, don't forget to like the stream if you don't mind, or if you're watching the VOD in the future. And we did a Bane test, or a boon test in Dragonbane. So Patrick, if you're watching, we discovered you can do a maximum of 9 boons in a roll. So curious about that number. Is it a single digit thing or double? That was a problem? I don't know. Anyway, he's the awesome dude who made the Foundry system for Dragonbane, as well as all the modules. So go check him out, or well, use Foundry and use his stuff. Also, the music we're listening to is from, hopefully it's not too loud. It might be. Right now we're actually listening to Noel. Music for Dungeons. Heimat der Katastrophe is the label. Go check them out. Links down below. And then the official Dragonbane soundtrack is by Andreas Lundstrom. I think I got it covered up right now because I got my fancy little dice cam with my Runehammer dice that I really want to use. So hopefully this time. All right, so we're going to do a brief recap because it's been a little bit of a... God, how long has it been? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I feel like it's been a long time. Anyway. So last time, you guys were still in this this lair, which is clearly Stormhand's lair. The guy who you met above ground, who said his name was something else, and turned out to be Stormhand. He did not have clouds for hands, though. But you guys have been kind of just looting this whole place. And finally he showed up. He couldn't take it anymore. He showed up. He started to potentially attack you with his elementals. And then somebody else, a familiar face, showed up. That is Tuvinel, I think her name is. She was the person you met from the Hungry Hobgoblin Inn, who requested to see if you guys could go... get her dowry. And it turns out that Stormhand had it. It turns out that it's actually a key to the Gates of Power. One of the keys. But you guys got a little bit of a scuffle. Stormhand was just blinking out left and right. And then at the last minute, it was Gwydion who took Magnus's fire staff and decided to turn it on Tuvinel. And yeah, it was interesting. I did not expect it. I don't think anybody did, but that's what's cool about playing role-playing games. We don't know how it's going to end up. And then after that, you guys kind of were just... Stormhand vanished. You don't know where he went. But you guys were kind of just checking out the rest of the place, or going back, revisiting some places you didn't quite investigate as thoroughly. So that is where we're going to begin. And it looks like everybody is in different locations. So Brian is kind of in a hallway nearby Gwydion. It looks like Magnus is creeping in the darkness toward Brian. And I don't know where Dagwood is. Where's Dagwood?
He's down in the room with the pentagram on the floor.
Oh, he's down there. Probably because they forgot to move your token. So, yeah, all is quiet. The torches are still crackling, but there's no sign of Stormhand whatsoever. What would you guys like to do?
Can I ask, so the body that I'm standing next to, is that Tuvinel?
Yes, it is.
Did we search her body?
We did.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Because I gave you the dagger she had on her.
Ah, that's right. That's
awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all she had, too. She didn't have any money.
Mm-mm.
Didn't have any other goods. She is burnt to a crisp.
Okay. We're getting away from that. So I'll move out of that room then and come and find somebody.
Yeah, okay. You're going to head on up through there. Yeah. Okay.
Gwydion, you could probably hear Gwydion in that room that he's in. You just hear stuff being like slammed around, things being knocked off tables. He's really frustrated right now.
Which room are you in?
I don't know how you get in there. I don't know how I got in there.
Let me know if I should stop moving around, Jason.
No. Yeah, so just so you guys know,
wanna...
your token is where you are. Just keep that in mind. So if you are going to a certain location and want to ask me a question about something, then like a trigger perhaps. If there's some kind of trigger, like last time when Gwydion walked over the fire, what was it? No, not the fire, earth elemental, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I found Brian and Magnus. So
okay. All right. I forgot to say hi to the chat too. We got Patrick here for the first time. Welcome. We got Bunny Cat Likes. We got Mr. B Plays. What is going on? Praetor is here. I know that guy. Who else? Sam Dark, of course. Number one. He was here first. And he got his Runehammer dice. I like them. They're big and chunky. Big chunky dice. So do you guys want a description of where you are? Any questions about your surroundings? I know it's been a little while. Because Gwydion, you were just in the laboratory.
Yeah. I don't remember if I found anything in there or not, but
yeah, I mean, I can describe. I guess you guys need to kind of remind me. There were some potions.
Yeah, we did
so
that
there
stuff.
You got all that stuff?
Because they were potions.
Yeah, so in the corner cabinet, you found 3 vials that are potions. And in the bookcase, there's, I guess you kind of glanced, you perused around, amid your temper tantrum. And you saw about a dozen or so books on plants, herbs, leaves, fruits, animals, and some human anatomy, actually, as well.
That's weird.
Yeah, that might be something Magnus is interested in. I don't know. Maybe he's over the book thing since he's a tree man now. And then on the desk, you saw there is a piece of parchment. You can't quite read it. It looks to be potentially archaic, magical in nature, maybe. You don't know. And that's pretty much it. Other than the doors, of course, and the curtain that is dividing the this room to the northern hallway.
Well, I will still take that piece of parchment on the table and tuck it away for now.
Okay.
Will that be considered a tiny item in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just put parchment from Stormhand's laboratory.
Well, it's not letting me add anything.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have like an add button.
Item?
I only have a delete item button.
Oh, okay. Let me do that. Oh, before I forget, I gotta shout out Sandroll on our Discord server. He, so you guys know how it is who are watching. Sometimes you don't use a rule for a long time and you forget how it works and then you think you know how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the rule that I thought I knew how it would work was in combat when you guys are disengaging basically from melee. I was just having, I think I was ruling it where you had to use your action to evade. However, it is a free action. So the next time you guys decide to move away from an enemy in combat, you can immediately roll an evade. And it's a free action. It doesn't count. So if you've already gone. So please remind me. And viewers out there, constantly please correct me as I continually make mistakes because that's the only way I'm going to remember. So I can drop something into your... maybe I can just edit it and add it. Let me see here. Inventory. Add item.
Unless it's really just not that anymore.
No. I got it.
So,
I got you. It's going right now. Yeah, what's up?
I have a piece of parchment in my inventory called the Unity of Everything. Is that the same thing?
No. So the Unity of Everything is actually a large book.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I don't think you had time to to oh man, how do I change it to tiny? There we go. Yeah, so I don't think you've had time to really peruse it, have you? You haven't looked through it to see what it's all about.
No, not yet.
Okay.
We definitely need to rest. That's something Gwydion's thinking of too. That like we had a rough time down here fighting.
Mhm.
And if Stormhand were to come back, somehow halfway, fully or even halfway rejuvenated, that would be really bad for us. So you'll see Gwydion kind of, you know, he's tucking that parchment into one of his belt pouches, and he's just kind of like, "Come on, let's go, let's get back to above."
I think Dagwood is going to
Disagree.
immediately with all the food that is in the is it the larder that's up here?
Yeah.
And he looks in his bag to make sure he's carrying 4 rations, and that's the amount you can carry before he goes to another item slot.
Yep.
So I just wanted to check and make sure that everybody has items, has at least 4 rations.
Yeah, because I think
He's very
you guys
concerned
found...
to make sure everybody's well fed.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so just as a reminder, there were 20 rations of food. I know Dagwood and Brian were kind of hogging down on some of them. So let us just say that, let me roll a, what do you think, like a D6? I want to just see how many rations you guys ate. How ravenous would you say Dagwood and Brian were? What about a chat? What do you think? Anybody?
I don't know if there's I don't know
I'll
if
do,
there's a
there, D10? D8? I'll do a D8. I'll do a D8. Let's see. Okay, so 7 of those 20 rations were devoured by Brian and Dagwood. So there are 13 left. And you do also remember there are some wine barrels in there. However, getting them out might be a little bit of a challenge, but just so you know.
At some point, Dagwood definitely like slid on his back underneath one of the little wine barrel spigots and just like let it go for a minute.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Let it rip.
You did a.
Should we burn the laboratory?
Yeah. I mean,
I like that. Says the guy made of wood. I love it.
maybe not you.
Oh no, not me.
It's not a bad idea, yeah.
So just so you guys know, this is it's all carved from stone. So while you can burn anything that looks flammable, you know, the walls themselves aren't going to come tumbling down.
Right. I want to set like his bookshelf on fire.
Oh man,
His bed.
This place.
brutal. Okay. How are you gonna just take the torches and?
Yeah, I'm gonna like take torches off the wall and
Okay.
flicker them in. And you know what? Sometime every now and then, if any of you were like looking at Gwydion while he's raging over here all the time, you might have noticed almost as if the one eye that he has that is good, like it's like really dark for a split second.
Like, are we talking the whole eye turns black, like you're possessed by a demon? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But maybe, I don't know. It just seems that way. He's edgy and stuff.
So I'll say that takes probably a bit of time, just to, if you want to kind of run through the rooms and just start throwing torches. Are you going to be careful with it? Are you going to like try to get some alcohol and throw it all over everywhere? Or are you just kind of dropping torches and stuff?
I'm just dropping torches, even if it doesn't do the world's most damage. It's just to send a message.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so you guys do that, and then are you guys heading back to the surface again?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway, at least.
And you guys have like a rope, little aid, don't you? That you had tied, or was that okay?
Even though we found out that you could literally walk up and down this like it was no problem, we found out it was only like so many. When we were looking at it
Yeah.
in spaces, it seemed like a lot, but it's actually not that deep.
Yeah, because I think Magnus his head would pop out. I think it was
Yeah.
only 2 meters deep or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, not very deep. Technically, normally it would require a swimming roll, but since you guys kind of
We got that real.
circumvented that, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make it back to the surface. Let me switch back over to the world map, and we will go... Where is it?
Where in the world?
Yes,
The world map.
activate. All right.
Let's
So
take
you
some break.
guys, yeah, you guys have made it to the surface. It is, God, I don't even remember what time it was when you guys, let's just say it's like late afternoon.
That's what time it was before we fought the guys.
Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't that much time that went by, I don't
Okay.
think, anyway. We'll just say maybe it's approaching evening.
Pretty soon that dagger is going to be cool, Dagwood.
Oh, I see what
I'm
you're
waiting.
doing.
I
see
can't
what
I've
you're
been
wait.
doing.
waiting 7 episodes for this dagger to be really cool.
You guys can hang out around until nightfall if you like.
Hell no, this is a dangerous spot.
Yeah, we need to find a safe spot to camp and rest.
Yeah, Gwydion.
I
go
could heal some of my willpower points, but I'm at full. I don't know how everybody else is
Yeah,
looking.
I think everybody's health is pretty good. I know it looks like Magnus is low on willpower, Brian a little bit, Gwydion quite a bit, and then yeah.
Yeah, but I got a lot of conditions.
True.
Conditions are what kill me more than anything else.
So yeah,
Also-
around you. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have a weapon anymore that's
Oh,
feasible.
That's right.
I have my lance, but I can only use that on Bellator, so
Well,
I have to find a new
my
weapon.
dagger in the meantime, in case anything happens. At least you have something.
I have it. Well, I
Yeah.
have a staff. Let me see. What was my? Because I'm crap. Stabs I'm at 5, and knives I'm at 5, so it didn't matter either way.
Hmm.
Anybody got a hammer or a bow?
Oh yeah, you took a ton of tools. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but we kind of figured those are like small hammers and stuff.
Yeah. It's not like weapons, but
Improvised weapon if need be.
yeah, for sure.
So
Okay, so
Well,
you guys.
did we figure out where we wanted to go next? Like, what was our next spot that we were? Because we accomplished our goal inside of his lair, right? We have the one key.
No,
No.
you don't.
he took it.
Oh,
Yeah, he left. He
Yeah.
teleported out of there when things got heavy.
Yep.
oh, okay. So at the top, then, yeah, Dag would be like, "Oh, now can I see the key? You
Well-
guys have it? Who has it?
None of us have it, Dagwood. It's
What?
with Stormhand still.
Wow.
But let us maybe think about doing this. Let's head back to the Hungry Hobgoblin or whatever that tavern was called.
Oh, yes.
Let us recuperate, rest, and maybe figure out where another key to the gates of power is. Because if we collect even one other one, I am fairly certain Stormhand will find us.
Really good point. All right, agreed.
And that treacherous villain we dealt with, she had a room there. We can maybe investigate it, find out anything else more she might have known.
All right,
Maybe there's
well,
clues.
We should get moving then. Is your horse still around?
Mm-hmm. She better be.
Yeah, it's surprisingly safe.
It's a military horse, you know, she's strong. She throws kicks.
I guess we're going to attempt to try to get back to
So yeah, the question
town as
is,
quickly
which
as we
way do
can.
you guys want to go? So you can go through Deep Mire again if you like. However, you can also follow the road, which swings around northwest and follows a river, according to your maps or your map.
Well, I was
and come
thinking
back
like
down.
follow the road, and then you see like where the
Along the
forest.
forest line. Yeah.
Yeah, because the tavern's right there.
Yep.
But
And
I
it
don't.
will be evening before you arrive, so I'm not sure if you guys want to stop and camp or if you're just going to push through. Because you're on foot,
Yeah.
and it's a solid, what is this? Let's see, 15. Oh, look at this. Awesome foundry tool. I can just click. It's like 54 kilometers. That's a bit of a trek.
That is.
Yeah.
So you'll probably have to stop a little way unless you guys want to just push through without sleep. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably stop halfway, yeah?
Yeah, I agree.
I say we camp, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys are all on foot, which is you can hike roughly 15 kilometers per shift or 30 kilometers on horseback. So it's going to be 15 per shift. I'll say you can go one shift before it's basically time to go night-night. So you'll probably make it... let's just say like right up here by the forest edge. Unless you guys want to cut through the forest, it's up to you. Might be a little more treacherous and slow going if you decide to not take the road. So you guys are going to take the road?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll
The
take the
road.
road.
To that point, yeah.
All right. Night falls and you guys hear the sounds of evening.
I
Crickets.
thought you were going to say evil.
Evil. So it is it's very dark out here. You hear the trees creaking in the wind. But that's about it. Some errant maybe forest life creeping about. But if you guys want to try to find a place to camp.
Bushcraft.
Yeah, we gotta do a bushcraft roll, everybody. And then do you guys have stuff? Do you guys have sleeping bags or sleeping skins?
Oh yeah, because that makes differences.
It does.
Yep, sleeping fur.
Okay.
So it's just a straight roll if we have a
What?
sleeping prayer. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, you basically do not get a bane.
So I need to make a normal roll. Okay, there it is.
And don't forget, there is helping in this game, so if other people are better at it, there is a possibility that you could aid someone in their search.
I will. Can I? Since I rolled a dragon, can I help someone who
hell
failed
yeah.
to succeed?
I missed the roll. Yeah, of course. So it looks like Brian succeeded with a 10. Dagwood failed. Magnus failed with a demon.
But he's a
Magnus,
tree.
Shouldn't get firewood.
I know, that's so ironic, right?
He should just stay in place and he's camped.
The guy's who is a living tree.
That was a good joke though, Doug. He shouldn't have collected the fire.
Okay, so you can basically fix Dagwood or Magnus.
I'll fix whoever's bushcraft is lower. Dagwood's
Mine is an 8.
Mine is 7.
All right, so I guess
Ooh.
I'll help Magnus out. That's pretty close. But then can I give can
You
Can
guys
I
need a
help
tent is what you need.
Dagwood?
That grants a boon.
yeah, I have tools that we could use to help make up camp.
So you want to use your dragon to help Magnus and then do a helping roll?
And then if Dagwood pushes his roll, if I can help him have a boon to it by like helping him out with my shovel and like my hammer and stuff.
I guess describe how you're doing this. Like, what
Do
are
we
you
have a
doing that
tent?
warrants help? I don't think you guys do.
No.
You guys need a tent though, because that gives you a boon, and then I think only one person has to roll.
Well, don't forget we have. Oh no, that only counts on roads. Never mind. All right, so
yeah, I could probably steal a tent. We really need one.
we should think about that, Dagwood. This is a quest of urgency, so sometimes we don't have to worry about how we acquire things. Just know that we need to acquire them.
I'll definitely push my roll. So I'll take exhausted because that makes sense for the journey.
And then for the flavor, I'm gonna say that Gwydion is he's helping him build like a good campfire with the shovel and the pickaxe, kind of like digging up the ground so we make a safe fire together. That's part of camping. And I also have he has flint and tinder, which we need to even make a fire.
Oh, he does. Okay.
He does. So he could be making the fire in the camp. But I'm helping I'm helping dig the pit.
Another failure.
But this is with a boon, right? Or no?
I'll just say basically you could roll again, which would be a boon.
Yeah.
Because you rolled twice, right? You rolled the first time it's failed.
The original and then yeah.
So that would technically be a boon if you rolled twice. But yeah, unfortunately that's a failure. So you're going to be tossing and turning, unable to get rest this evening.
Okay.
So you do not gain any more, willpower or HP back. So are you guys you guys are starting a fire then, right?
Yeah.
That's the plan? Okay. And I guess explain to me where are you going into the forest? Are you staying on the outside of the forest?
No, yeah, I think we would be staying between, we're in like a grassy field between the forest and the swamp. Like we could see either or from a distance, but we're trying to just get some sleep.
Okay.
And rest before
is anybody taking watch? And don't forget to mark off a ration, everybody.
Oh yeah.
You are ravenous after the battle and the travel. Especially
I'll definitely take a watch though.
I will also take a watch, and that might also lend to the story of like why I did not get a good night's sleep.
Okay. And Magnus and Brian, are you also watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So who is watching first?
I'll take it. Dagwood.
Okay. All right, Dagwood, since you're up anyway, you kind of looking out everywhere down the road across the deep mire. You see strange shadows and strange lights out in deep mire. And let's see. But other than that, your watch goes uneventful.
All right, he'll go and wake up the next person, whoever wants it.
Who wants the second watch?
I'll take it.
Okay. All right, Magnus, you kind of... Is there anything... I should have asked, too. Is there anything, Dagwood, you wanted to do while you're watching as well, or you just kind of keeping an eye out, or is there any other
Just keeping
things
an
you
eye
wanna
out.
do?
I think he's
Okay.
very distracted by his dagger and how it looks now. In the darkness, it kind of glows a purple and has like purple smoke that is kind of like plume, like it just kind of like drifting off of it. And so every now and then he remembers that he needs to watch, actually do the watch. But he keeps on kind of like going back to it. He's like, oh, everything's fine, and he pulls it out and just like is in the woods, like hitting trees and things.
Okay. All right. So then, Magnus, you were up next. Is there anything you'd like to do on your watch, or just keep an eye out?
He's gonna at first keep an eye out, but he's gonna start thumbing through that book that he got.
Oh,
The Unity of
that's
Everything.
right. That's right. That's right. Let me take a look at that. Why can't I click on your... Oh, that's why. No, that's not why. Let me look. I gotta look at your character sheet. Where is it? Because I can't remember if it's... Is there anything you can see on it, I should ask? Or does it just say the name of what it is?
It says a book titled Unity of Everything. It deals with the balance and harmony of the cosmos.
Ah, okay, perfect. So, you see that there is a mighty power that will enhance your abilities, let's say, if you study this. However, you do know that it's not just something you can study over the brief course of your watch. You need a full shift of intense study.
Okay.
Yeah. But you can kind of feel just the knowledge and the power emanating from its pages. It's not a spell, however. It's just deepened knowledge of something.
Magnus is really excited.
Okay.
And then, so yeah, after he thumbs through that, he's going to just continue his watch normally.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, you see strange lights out across the bog, the mire, that are very familiar to you. I guess this was pre Magnus in his current state when you guys saw the strange lights and encountered the entities therein. So you have kind of a actually roll me an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Okay, unfortunately, it's a very distant glimmer. It's a spark of a memory, and you can't quite hold on to it, unfortunately. But something about those lights out there seem familiar, and they're kind of hovering and then inching closer to you, just still keeping their distance, but never quite making their way to your camp. And that concludes your watch.
Sweet.
So either Gwydion or Brian is up next.
I'll take the next one.
Okay, Brian. Is there anything you'd like to do, or are you just going to pass the time?
Yeah, I think I'll I'll just pass the time.
Okay.
I mean, I'll keep an eye out.
All right. So you keep an eye out, and these lights out on the bog, they become more numerous and brighter, and they're coming very, very close to camp. And you do remember the sight of these lights. And you do know what these lights bring.
I do.
Yeah, they seem to kind of almost form a sort of organization, basically, like out there. So they're kind of disparate and chaotic and almost look like strange flares in the swamp, and then they start coming closer and almost assembling in somewhat of a line.
Go on.
And there are 4 of them coming closer.
Dang.
You don't know if they're drawn to you. You don't know if they're drawn to the fire that is burning, keeping you warm.
Yeah, I might go over to the fire and try to smother it.
You're just going to start stamping the fire out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
See if
yeah.
that
So yeah, you
helps.
put the you put the fire out. You kind of make a bit of a ruckus, and you wake up your fellow party companions. So I guess Gwydion, Dagwood, you're already up anyway. You're sleeping very restlessly. Magnus, you're kind of thrown awake briefly, and you see Brian just furiously trying to snuff the campfire.
All right, yeah. Gwydion like leans up, kind of like where he's like pushing himself up with his arms, just darting around, looking with his one eye. What's going on? Why are we? Why is there soot flowing everywhere?
Sorry guys. You see those lights over there? There's more of those weird wisps headed our way. Keep glitching, I'm sorry.
And they're going to arrive at camp in one round. So you guys have basically a full cycle of, a turn, let's say. Everybody can decide to do something, but they're approaching relatively rapidly, and you can even see that amid the glow, there's humanoid figures materializing inside the fire.
Oh man.
Dagwood is going to stand up. He's not getting any rest anyway, and he'll go and kind of stand at the perimeter and watch them as they get close and kind of prepare to defend the group.
Okay.
Should they make it up all the way up to them?
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Now that you guys all see what is afoot. So like I said, you have the forest at your back. The path winds further into darkness, heading toward the northwest. And then, of course, there's the tree-lined path heading south toward the Hungry Hobgoblin. Basically, you're at the point where you could hold your ground and see what happens, or you guys can book it and see if you can get away.
We need to run.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are just.
We'll head up the trail or further around the tree line.
Yeah, up to you guys.
We'll move further along the tree
safe.
line because we can move faster that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
If we run into the forest, that's not going to slow down will-o-wisps very much, but it could slow us down by a lot. And then I'll even suggest to Brian that she gets on Bellator just in case we need to like really have her take off and run off. She's got shorter legs, so she can't run as fast as us, probably.
Okay, shut it on.
Okay. So we take off running along the tree line.
Okay. Are you guys just trying to run away, or are you trying to hide in any kind of way, or I guess explain
Whatever
to
works
me
best.
exactly. Well, I mean, you tell me. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you just trying to outrun them?
I want to try to gain ground away from them.
Yeah, put distance between us and them.
Okay, so Brian is on horseback. Are you going to attempt to push the horse? Like run the horse?
Brian?
Yeah. Or are you going to keep pace with the party at like
I think she's going to try to keep pace with the party until things go south.
Okay. All right. And then everybody else, why don't you roll me a let's
Evade?
say an agility. And again, if you guys have any creative ways to sort of help each other out or ideas, like feel free. Now would be the time before you roll.
I think so.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and roll mine.
Then we're rolling for what?
Agility.
Agility. Oh shit.
And you get a oh, Magnus is he's Bane, so he rolled a 19, which is a failure. You can take a condition if you want to push the roll, Magnus. Gwydion also fails with an 11.
Yeah, we may as well push it.
Okay, Magnus succeeds with a 3, pushing his roll, taking... What condition did you take? Exhausted. Which makes a lot of sense. Okay, look at that. Everybody succeeded. So I'm going to... why don't you, Brian, roll, but I'm going to give you a boon to your roll since you're on horseback. And you can, if need be, push a little harder.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix this glitching issue. What am I rolling for?
Agility with a boon. Okay, you succeed. So you guys all just run and run as fast as you can. And then you see these lights, these 4 lights, and they start to disassemble, let's say. They start to separate from their orderly makeup and kind of drift back into the mire. So you successfully escaped. I would say you moved a little bit further down. We'll just hand wave the actual map distances, but yeah, the fire is out as well. So you guys are huffing and puffing. Still, actually, you're not really tired right now. You just outran some kind of strange creatures. So your adrenaline's running, your blood's pumping. You kind of stand around and catch your breath. And yeah, what would you like to do?
I think Gwydion might collapse.
Okay.
Because his willpower is really low. I'm now scared, sick, exhausted, disheartened.
Oh.
I think he's like on the verge of
Uh-oh, we lost somebody.
We lost Jess.
Sorry about the windows. They'll fix when she comes back. There she is. All right, so you just like what, collapse at the base of a tree or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think that Dagwood might suggest that he takes the rest of the watch. He's like, I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to. And we'll say, you all need sleep. I will stay up and I will watch the camp for the rest of the night. I can watch from the shadows. I can climb. He'll suggest climbing up one of the trees at the tree line, so you can kind of see further into the distance and have a better view of the camp. And since he failed his bushcraft roll, he's going to be up anyway. So
Okay.
Makes sense.
What about the rest of you guys?
maybe no fire this time.
Yeah.
Yes, please, no fire.
So he'll climb a tree that's right on the tree line, and then if everybody's camping like right on the outskirts of the forest, he can kind of get a good look at the deep mire and then watch the camp as well.
Okay. So you keep an eye out. The rest of you, are you guys just collapsing to the best of your ability?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll just say the rest of you. I'm not going to make you roll again for bushcraft because that'd be stupid. I'll just say, yeah, you guys are so exhausted you collapse where you are. And morning breaks. The rest of the evening is uneventful. You guys are still a little bit tired, though, a little bit shaken from your almost encounter with the will-o'-the-wisps.
Mm-hmm.
The sun rises. You guys are covered by morning dew, or with morning dew.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain dew as well.
That counts as a shift rest, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
For those of you who could rest.
I'm so glad we didn't fight because I wasn't wearing any armor either.
Where's your armor on your horse still?
Yeah. Like I don't wear it
Yeah.
to sleep because it doesn't make sense. Like you wouldn't sleep well in night armor. So I manually like took it all off because I'm like, if I'm camping, I'm in my PJs, you know, like nothing but satin on this nightly body and soft pillows. So I was going to be fighting in my bloody slippers.
What is your eye patch made of? Is it leather?
My eye patch is made out of human flesh.
Okay, so does it... Man, I guess it's pretty obvious, right? Or is it done in such a way that's artful and could be leather?
No, yeah, it's leather. Like it's dried out, it's decorated,
Yeah.
It's dyed.
Okay. It doesn't look like the Necronomicon basically on your face.
No. But it is made out of
It's just a nose.
Yeah, it's just a nose that covers my eye. Or an ear.
Okay. All right, it's morning. You guys continue to travel if you'd like. Another shift would take you pretty much dead on to the Hungry Hobgoblin, so you will make it 6 hours later. So like around noonish, I guess?
Yeah.
If you want to do it?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head back to the Hungry Hobgoblin. Everything else is fine. There are no more strange events on the road. Uh-oh, did my foundry freeze? Oh, there it goes. All right, so let's bring up the Hobgoblin here. You guys walk inside. And where is the map? There we go. Activate scene.
Yeah, there she is dead.
Oh, that's cool. She's dead right where she's... That's funny. Her dead body teleported here.
That's not scary at all.
No, I know. I just need to remove it. It's cool, though, that the system
Also, I'm really
remembers.
sorry if she was super important.
No.
I thought about that afterwards. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys can change the world however you want to. So you guys...
Killed her.
You guys enter
Yep.
the Hungry Hobgoblin, and strangely, it's almost exactly as you left it. You see that Drago, you remember his name, is still kind of weeping over a tankard of ale. You
Drago.
you kind of see like a rope of snot kind of almost going inside, and then he sucks it back up to continue to cry again. You see the two gentlemen in the booth across the way. Their names were Philundrus and Ivil. And you see the proprietor. He's kind of taking it slow. Everybody looks to be having finished any kind of food they were eating, and he's collecting plates and things like that. And he nods to you and motions to any tables and asks you if there's anything you might need.
Would you be willing to draw a hot bath?
Oh, of course I can do that for you.
And then
You look very, very worn out. I trust you have all been safe, more or less.
no, we've run into dangers, my friend, but we are here safely now. And we're hungry, we're tired, we're filthy. I haven't caught your name yet, friend. What is your name?
Oh, I think I told you. Hang on, let me grab it. I forget. His name is Asar. My name is Asar, good sir.
Assad?
Asar.
Oh, Assar.
Assar.
Well, Assar, I have a question. Maybe two.
Yes.
The first question is, the other day when we stayed the night here, I was peering out the window upstairs, and my friend and I noticed a tower. Do you know anything about that tower?
Oh, the one to the west.
Yes,
I
that's
believe
the
that's
one.
the
The one
only-
to the west.
I don't travel far from these parts, but you know, when I'm cleaning the rooms on the upper level, I do spot it from time to time, and it has a I don't know. It's if I look at it too long, I want to look away. I don't know its history. I don't know where it came from. I just know that a part of me on the inside wishes or hopes that the forest will eat it away and completely decimate it at some point. But I'm not sure of its origin. I'm not sure if it lies empty. I'm not sure if there's any strange creatures who call it home now. This dead forest, this land is very ancient, as I'm sure you know, and there are many mysteries and things left, things abandoned. Many stories to be discovered. But I wish I had more to tell you, but alas, I am just a humble innkeeper who tries to stay indoors as much as possible, where it's warm and cozy.
Yes. At this time, Gwydion slightly leans down and to speak to Brian.
Okay.
Brian, may I please have a single gold piece?
What do you say?
Please?
All right. And I'll flip him a little coin.
I'm going to slide this gold coin because gold is good money in this economy, as I have learned. Gold ain't playing around.
Just so you know as well, I'll just say he told you this. So a bath is only 6 copper.
Right.
And I didn't know this, but it also heals a condition of your choice in one stretch.
Yep.
I guess nobody's ever taken a bath in Dragonbane, so I've never had to look it up.
I'm doing it today. I don't even need to. This is just for roleplay purposes. But I'm going to slide this gold coin over to Asar and say, here's for food, for drink, a bath. And also, if anybody comes around looking for us, asking about us by description or by name, you haven't seen us.
Why don't you roll me a persuade with a boon?
All right. I know my ABCs. There we go.
LMNOP. Okay.
Succeed.
You succeed with a 9. So he takes the gold coin almost hurriedly, as if you might take back your request, and he stuffs it in a pocket and almost like tries to hide the exchange from prying eyes perhaps around. He's kind of like, his eyes are darting around. He's like, very well. Your bath will be ready shortly. And he kind of speaks that a little louder.
Mhm.
So, you know, as if to hopefully,
Yeah, let everyone know I'll be naked soon.
let everyone know you'll be like the scene in The Witcher, right? Where he's just
Yeah, exactly.
in the
Actually, yeah.
steamy, in the steamy bath.
That weird bug thing.
Okay, so he goes off unless he kind of looks at you guys like if you need anything else, is it okay if he gets back to his work?
I'm good. If anyone else has anything they want to request.
Okay.
No, Dagwood says, no, I can give myself my own bath. Thank you. And he's kind of like
Starts to licking his paws.
But he will say, do you know where we might procure equipment for being on the road? I don't know, rope. He specifically does not say a tent, but he will sleeping bags, that kind of thing. Is there a place around where I could get that?
Yeah, so he you catch him and he turns, and I forgot to mention this because I'm guessing Magnus, you just walked in, right? You just followed everybody inside?
Yeah, he's kind of just face first into his book.
Okay, so you did you go to a table, I guess? Is that where your token is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you catch a lot of eyes. I totally forgot you're a giant tree man. So yeah, as Asar turns around, Dagwood, as you're requesting this, he just, it's as if he spots him for the first time, even though he's already made his way to the table, and he's just awestruck, like, what is that? What is that?
Oh, me? Well, I don't entirely know, but I'm harmless. That's what I am, harmless.
So as you speak, Dregel, he kind of takes his focus away from the tankard and his sorrows and looks over, and he stumbles back, falls out of his chair, just surprised, and starts scooting away until he reaches this back wall. These two gentlemen over here, you can see that they you see like a glint of steel on the tabletop, and there's some knives that they've produced, and they're kind of wary, kind of on the edge of their seats, ready to pounce if need be, because it appears as if they've never seen anybody quite like you as well. So, yeah, everybody's kind of just taken aback, like in defensive positions. And even though you did speak, Magnus, it's almost as if this man didn't hear your words whatsoever. He's just kind of, he hasn't blinked the entire time he's been looking at you.
Oh,
Dagwood will lean over to Magnus and he'll say, perhaps we should retire to our rooms. They don't seem to be quite used to your new form, making everyone uncomfortable.
well, I guess I can't really eat anyways. Off to bed.
What a miserable existence.
I guess we never talked about that, huh?
He just eats dirt like Abe.
I guess so, right? Man, full circle.
But it's probably quieter up in the rooms. You can get you can read your book with less distraction.
Ooh, true.
He's gonna make his way upstairs.
Okay, so Asar, he just watches, searching his person as if he has weapons on him, which he does not. And he says, that thing is with you? And he looks at all of you. What manner of beast is it? Is it evil? Why is it here?
You remember our friend who was with us a few days ago, the mage?
Yes, I do. I remember him.
It's an enchantment of his. Makes him tougher. Bark skin. It's magic of the likes.
Okay, since you've already won his favor, he seems to take this word as truth. And
Beat it
he's
away.
kind of,
It is, as far as I know.
yeah, right. He kind of eases. Very, very well then. And he kind of motions to everybody else sitting around. Carry on. Nothing to see here. And he goes about the rest of his duties, cleaning up and potentially drawing you a bath, Gwydion.
Dagwood
I
will
will
head
also
upstairs with Magnus, but I think first he does want to get the answer if there's a place he can get outdoorsy type supply.
Yeah, that's right. You asked that. Let's see. So you're looking for sleeping bags and things?
He really wants to know where he can get a tent, but he doesn't want to say tent because one's about to go missing, and he doesn't want that coming back on him.
I see. Let me double check and see what this place carries, because I'm not sure if it's everything. Let's see here.
Or if the two guys at the table, Ivil and Philandris, if they have a room, he might check out their stuff.
Okay.
That's an option as well.
Okay, let's see here. Gear. So yes, he carries common gear. Yeah, so he could provide a tent if you'd like.
I'm not really interested in asking for a tent. I kind of more want to know where it is.
Oh, where it would be.
Yeah.
You're gonna ask him
Dagwood
where
doesn't
he
have
keeps
any
his
money.
stuff?
He wants to steal it.
Okay, so you're gonna just ask him where his gear is?
Is there a store around where I could purchase things?
I have very common items that might be of aid to you on your travels.
Oh, could I take a look at them and see the quality?
Oh, very well. Yeah. Just give me a few moments. I have some things to attend to, and I will be back.
Of course.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Oh, I have a few things in mind, but I wouldn't mind taking a look at if you have a place where I can view all of the items you have for sale.
Okay. Very well. All right. So he kind of goes off and does some things, and you're gonna wait behind until he comes back.
Yeah.
And then everybody else. Okay.
Yeah, I want to see where this stuff is stored.
Okay. So, what about the rest of you guys while we're waiting for Asar to come back and talk to Dagwood? I know Magnus went upstairs. Where Brian and Gwydion up to?
Gwydion's probably gonna take a few apples out of a barrel or something. I know we've got some apples before, but just for flavor, he's going and feeding Bellator some apples outside, and then he'll probably head upstairs.
Okay, so you're gonna go outside to the And Brian, what are you up to? Doing anything? Heading up?
Brian, she's probably trying to get some snacks or something. Some midnight snacks.
Well, it's like noon now.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys woke up.
Midday snacks.
Midday snacks. Okay. All right. So eventually, Asar comes back in, and he waves you over Dagwood, and opens this door across the way. And he says, don't mind the mess. It's
that door.
Yeah, down here. I should have next time. I'll have a token for him. There's no token for him in here. So you kind of enter this room, and there's some tables, and you can see the oven and some food prep stations. And he walks back here and opens this door, and inside you see a storage area. There's barrels and shelves and things like that, and you do see an array of very common goods. They look to be not of the best quality, They'll get you by, but they're not fancy by any means. It's probably something he's traded for, maybe passing merchants and stuff coming through. Maybe even Drago lost his stash. But yeah, so this is where it looks like he's keeping all of his stuff, and he throws his hands up as if it's a fantastic sight, and he says, "Well, anything here catches your eye?"
Oh yes. How much is this shovel right here?
Oh,
and he's gonna ask about a few items, just like doesn't really care.
Oh, he doesn't really care. Okay.
Yeah, he's like he'll ask for a few things, and he'll say, "In this tent, we already have one, but if I wanted, if something happened to it, how much would a tent run me?"
Okay, so he's just kind of rattling off figures, and he's kind of confused and kind of changes the price a few times because it seems as if he doesn't do a lot of business selling goods like this. But yeah, he basically answers every question you ask and gives you some prices.
Nice. Does the storage room have a window in it?
It does not. You do see though there is a back door right here.
Okay. Cool.
So to the west is a back door. There's another door to the south as well that looks like it's probably some kind of storage closet or something.
Okay. Well, he will thank him for showing his goods off, and he will say, before we leave again, I might go ahead and pick up a few items from you. So thank you for showing me what you have. You have a lot of great stuff. Very impressed.
Thank you.
Of course. And he will begin walking back through the kitchen. He might pick up if there's like, half, some pickles or a carrot or something. He'll just like try to like.
Are you trying to like sneakily do it, or just?
He's not trying,
care?
but just by nature he just grab it and.
Okay.
It would be sneaky, but.
Yeah, he doesn't pay any attention to you whatsoever. He's kind of busy as you see yourself out.
Okay. So he walks out and he's munching on a carrot, and he will walk out, and then he will follow. He'll walk out, he'll see Gwydion and Brian and kind of give him a wink, and then like walk over here and head upstairs with Magnus.
Okay. All right, you go up to the room with Magnus, and I guess I should put you guys in your big room again. Can I move your tokens at all? No. Let me cut and paste you. Let me do that, and then so the rest of you guys, Brian and Gwydion, you're going back up after this?
Yeah. I think we are. I know I am at least.
Okay, so let's go here. Magnus is going to be in the room. Dagwood is also in the room. Okay, so all of you guys gather in the same room. And presumably you paid him the fee for the room, because I don't think you guys paid for more than one night, right?
Yeah, I mean, I gave him a whole gold.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry, you're right. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Now we own this place, so.
well, yeah. We definitely like. Gwydion definitely kind of has a more settled in, comfortable feeling around this place now. Because he also thinks he at least bought the trust of Asar.
Yeah.
Like, Gwydion will be relying on him for intel every now and then when we visit this place.
I think Dagwood is probably going to, now that he's inside, and since he got such awful sleep last night, he will probably try to sleep during the day so that he is up at night.
Okay. So you're going to just try to knock yourself out fall asleep. I mean, you're exhausted. You didn't really get any
Yeah.
sleep whatsoever. So if you want to roll a shift, so basically 6 hours will go by.
Okay.
You can roll the rest and get yourself squared away. What do the rest of you guys want to do? So I know
And
Magnus. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say in that 6 hours, Gwydion totally goes to the tower, clears it all by himself, gets the magic weapon from it, and comes back.
Nice.
Or is that too
Okay.
much?
No, it's a good summary. I like it. And I know Magnus. Are you going to spend this time reading the book?
Yes.
Okay, so you pore over this book, study intensely as the light is filtering through the window. And where is it? So I need you to roll a languages roll, please. Ooh, that is a failure. Would you like to push the roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna push that with disheartened because he feels like he should be able to know what's going on.
Okay. All right, success with a 5. Awesome. So I'm going to click a button if you want to open it up, but I'm going to reveal it so you can see what this thing does. Basically, your mind is opened even wider than it's ever been before. And basically the way this works mechanically is you're going to get the heroic ability focused, which gives you another +2 willpower points.
Ooh, I
As
need
your-
those. So sweet.
As your mind fills with knowledge. So what I'm going to do is just drag another focus, because I believe these stack indefinitely.
Yeah, they do.
So where...
Yeah, I already have 3 of them.
You do? Okay. Focused. There it is. All right, I'm going to drag it onto your character sheet, and hopefully it... Did it go? Yep. Dang. Yeah. So you have 4 focus now. Foci. You have 4 foci? All right. So your Dagwood is snoring away. Magnus, you are studying this book. Gwydion and Brian, who looks like they just stepped away briefly. So we'll see. We'll see what they want to do when they get back. You dream of pleasant things. I don't know.
Like,
I don't know how to kill the time because you guys are both.
It's all food. Yeah, he's dreaming about his being home in his mother's cottage, and she's baking him endless pies, and he is just surrounded, and so he spends the entire dream eating pastries.
Do you want to talk about what your plan is going to be to get into the storage area, and then we can see what happens?
Yeah, he will probably he noticed the back door, so but if he's in the tavern, then he probably will wait until the tavern keeper goes to bed, and will sneak down and get into that storage cabinet and take what he needs.
So is your plan to go around back then, you said, through that side door? So you're going to leave
He saw that as an option, but if he is, since he's in the tavern and he can just walk through, he might think, like, I don't want to get seen, so I might go outside and come in from that door. And he has all the confidence in the world that he could pick all these locks and get in there without problem. So
yeah, it didn't appear to be very, it wasn't like just lock upon lock upon lock. So it should be pretty simple for you. But
this is cake for him.
Yeah, now that Gwydion's back, what are you doing to pass the time? So there's gonna be 6 hours of time while Magnus is studying this book and Dagwood is sleeping.
I am going to go downstairs and talk with, I think, Phil and
Oh, we lost her again.
I
Go
will.
ahead. Oh, you're gonna mosey on downstairs and have a chat with the other fellows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you head back down. They are in their respective spots. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna be like, so, gentlemen.
Are you approaching one of them or all of them, or like addressing all of them, or what?
No, the two
Oh,
that
these
were,
two guys.
yeah, Phil and Ivel, I think is
Yeah, it's yeah, you can call him Phil. Philandris.
Philandris, yeah, Philandris and Ivel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm approaching them.
Okay.
So
you make your way over there.
about that wonderful hidden treasure you were talking about.
Yes.
How fair is that? How's it going with that?
Well, as far as I know, it's exactly where it is the last time we spoke.
All
Why?
right.
Are you interested?
Yes. Well, I was interested before, but we had other pressing matters.
Don't we all?
We all do. So now I'm a little more interested. What are the details again exactly for this?
Well, as I mentioned, there is an old barrow to the northwest,
Right?
and me and my friend here, we just can't explore it on our own. So we need someone of your stature and bravery to do so. But we will happily act as pathfinders, and lead you there. So it's quite easy to find, and it should be without danger.
Okay.
And of course, the cut, if you remember, is 60-40.
Right, you get 60, we get 40.
Of course, because we are handing it to you on a silver platter.
Okay. I will talk to my companions about it, and perhaps be back with you shortly. I do have one other question, though.
Yes.
I spoke to the barkeep about this, but there's a tower to the west of here that can be seen from the second floor. Do you two know anything about that particular place? I have interest in it.
So as you say this, they look at each other, and then you detect a. Actually, why don't you roll me an awareness check?
An awareness check?
Yeah, give me an awareness check.
Awareness. Oh.
A 19 is
Wow.
unfortunately a failure. So yeah, they kind of lock eyes for a moment, and then some silent communication happens between them that you can't quite decipher. It's just an old abandoned fort, you know. Plenty of wars and strange things have gone on in these lands. It's a very old land, and never thought to look at it myself because, of course, the old barrows is where all the treasure is.
Well, as it just so happens, I'm in the market for a new weapon to protect myself with. We fought hard last time we traveled, and he kind of draws his blade halfway out of its sheath, and it's like busted and chipped and crumbled almost.
Oh, that's
And
right. Yeah.
he says, I'm looking for something else, and seeing that there is no blacksmith right here at this tavern, I was hoping maybe I could acquire even at least a basic sword from that tower.
It's the one chance. I will. I believe it's been a good 6 months, if not a year, since we've gone by that way. It looked like it was all collapsed at the base, if I remember correctly. It's probably just some old lookout tower. I don't know if you're going to find any weapons or anything there, but I suppose you never know. Why so interested in this tower?
Well, it's just sitting there, and nobody around seems to know a whole lot about it. Honestly, it just makes me more interested in checking it out for myself. Maybe I'll write a book about it and then sit in this corner, and when the others come in and want to know about the tower, I can tell them.
Well, I am eager to hear your the details of your travels, if you do so, my friend.
Well, thank you for your time. I will talk to my companions about your request, and I think everything seems fair.
And when do you think you might return to us to give an answer? I mean, there are other interested parties. So,
probably the next morning, tomorrow morning.
Okay, very well, very well. All right, and so these guys, they both sit up. They look like they've had a full meal and a good drink and a night's rest after this conversation with you.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can I use my ability of insight to determine if they were lying about anything during our conversation, or being if they were hiding anything about it?
Yeah, if they're being truthful. Read me the description again. It's like you can tell if someone's telling the truth about something, but not
exactly. Yeah, like I can't, like if they planned on stealing our gold when we were asleep, I wouldn't know like that, but I would know kind of like a vibe, I guess is the best way to put it. Like,
yeah, so they are there is something about them that is not completely honest.
Okay.
Yeah. So you detect that they are either concealing the truth, withholding something. Yeah.
Okay. They could still prove to be useful. That's what Gwydion is thinking in his head. Maybe they plan on, and this is like his internal thought, like that little echo chamber up in his little skull. Maybe they plan on betraying me after finding this treasure for them, but I don't see them as any threat.
Did you use your insight? Did you use the willpower points?
I think I'm supposed to roll it.
Oh, well, shit. Too late now, I guess.
Yeah.
Description, if you talk... So it says if you talk while another person, you can roll awareness to determine whether the person is telling the truth. Oh, well, either way, you got to use your willpower points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they're used.
Okay. All right. Brian, are you doing anything while Gwydion is... He left the room, said he was going to go down and... I don't know, did you tell everybody where you're going to go? Well, I guess her, because everybody else is kind of busy.
Yeah, I'll let Brian know.
Okay.
No, she's just gonna hang out and rest and snack.
Okay.
Snack.
Because there's a 6-hour window basically that Gwydion or we can speed through it. So unless Gwydion, there's some other things you want to do.
She's gonna draw balls on their faces while they sleep.
That'd be Dagwood. Yeah, Magnus is just reading his book. Okay, Gwydion, so is there anything else you would like to do? No? Okay, so we can push time forward. So it's about, I guess, 6 p.m. Another shift has passed. Dagwood, if you haven't already, you can roll your shift rest. So you're up at night.
Yep.
The rest of you, I guess, you guys are all tucked away in your rooms, or your room.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so night has fallen. You hear some sounds down below because you guys are on the second level. Some the clatter of plates and the murmur of talk, and you hear the stairs creaking as presumably some of the others are retiring to their rooms.
So it's night. It's night now.
I'll say like 6 p.m. I guess it depends on the season, right? Yeah, let's just say it's
The sun has started
darkish.
going down.
Yeah.
Okay. Dagwood wakes up.
Okay.
Oh. Stretches, full cat, waking up from a nap stretch, and will stand up and he'll walk kind of over here and look out the window. Is this window facing the location, the tower location?
Yeah, so you do out there, you see a tower and there's some kind of strange light emanating from it. Granted, it looks like the windows are very small and stuff, but there is a glow above the treetops. Yeah.
Okay, so he will kind of like listen at the door and listen for activity, and if everything quiets, and once it starts quieting down, he will think about putting his plan into action.
Okay. So yeah, you can head downstairs if you'd like.
Yeah.
The two guys. So it looks like Ivil and Phil, we'll call him, are not down there. But also, let me move your token just so you're down there really quick here.
Before he leaves the room, he will make sure that the window in the room is unlocked, so that should he need to come back in for that.
Yeah.
So just however locks work in this.
Yeah, so you make your way down the stairs, and I guess Brian and Gwydion are not here. So yeah, there you are at the second level. Drago appears to have retired to the table toward the end of the back wall near a window. The two gentlemen that were at the booth are no longer there. You hear the crackle of the fire in the furnace over here, but you don't see Asar anywhere.
Okay.
But if you do listen, you do hear some movement in the back. Beyond the door where you once were 6 hours ago.
He will go outside around the walk down through the
you can
indoor
actually, you should be able to walk outside. I think
I can.
Goes, nice. It goes all the way around. So yeah, you pass by a window and you come to this door.
Oh, these are windows right here.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll creep up to the one, and he'll peek through to see what he can see.
Yeah, so you see Asar in there. He's standing over by this fire, and he's got his hands on his lower back, and he's trying to stretch. He looks absolutely exhausted, like he's just trying to fight through. He goes over to one of these side tables and takes a swig of something. You can't quite tell what's inside it, and kind of shakes his head and kind of starts to he's cleaning stuff up, but he's still in there.
Okay.
But he looks like he's winding down. He looks like he's starting to get tired after a long day's work.
And Dagwood will wait. He will sit at the window and watch and wait for him to finish up and leave the room.
Okay. So it takes about 30 minutes or so as you're just kind of hanging out there. The sun dips down completely in that time. And you do hear him speaking in the other room. It's kind of muffled. If you want, I'll give you like an awareness check if you want to hear specifically what he's saying. But it sounds like he's speaking to some of the patrons, or the only patron, I guess, that's down there. So you see with a success, with a 5, you hear him talking. He seems somewhat at his wit's end a little bit with Drago, you assume. But he's talking about wanting to close the kitchen if he needs anything else. He's trying to be polite, but you can tell in his voice that he's become very impatient with this man. And you hear more weeping, of course, of Drago. And you hear this very resounding this sigh from Asar. And he moves his way back. He enters this room yet again, starts cleaning some stuff up. Another half hour goes by, and you can kind of see him going door to door to door and locking everything. So he starts locking everything up, and he puts the furnace out. So I guess I should turn that out. And he leaves the room.
Which door?
He goes through this door right here. Oh shit! Why can't I click? This one, right? Can I click? This one.
Okay. At that,
but you do wonder though. Like it is early. It's only about 7:30 ish right now, in the evening for him to turn in so early. So. But he did look tired. So yeah.
Might wait for a little bit. He might give it another half hour and just wait to see if anything changes, anything happens. And he's gonna sit kind of in the shadows in this corner of the outside of the building and just kind of like he's watching outside, but also watching through that window to see if anything changes, listening, just trying to be aware of everything happening around him.
Yeah, nothing at all. It's all dead quiet in there. Asar never returns. Even the weeping in the common room seems to diminish.
Okay. Yeah, his thief nature is peaked right now, and he's one with everything going around him.
Okay.
So yeah, once he is confident, a half hour goes by, he's confident nobody's coming back down, he is going to sneak over around the building to the back door.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way to the back door, walking silently through the grass.
Exit. See if it's locked.
It is locked.
Okay, he will try to pick that lock.
Okay. Were we talking about you used like your claws?
Or my claws to pick
locker.
locks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give me a sleight of hand. A 2 is an easy success. You hear a click.
Step inside.
Yeah, you step inside. The aroma of food is still heavy in the air. You can even feel a little bit of the warmth coming from the furnace over here, but all is quiet. All of these doors are closed.
Okay. He will try to pick this lock.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand. What is your sleight of hand, by the way? Is it ridiculous?
Oh, yeah.
18.
It's 18. Ah.
Yeah, he's the greatest thief in the world.
That's true.
Jason.
That's true. Easy work. Yeah, this one opens with a click. Well, not opens, but it unlocks with a click. You open the door. This back room is exactly how you left it. You see the shelves and adorned with, gently used, we'll call it, gear, as well as some barrels and crates and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, so he will walk inside and he will select the best of the tents that are inside. Is there anything else that we needed? Do we have rope?
We do have rope, but we could always use. We have 10 meters of rope, or at least I have that.
I will grab a length of rope, cord of rope, if there is any.
Just some hemp rope.
Yep.
If you see a weapon of any kind, I need a weapon so bad.
Are there any weapons in here at all? Probably not.
Let's see what the dice say. Let's do these GM Runehammer dice. Only the stream can see.
Oh.
Okay, I rolled a yes. So you do find. Let's see here.
A magical demonic sword that captures the souls of his victims to be unleashed in a powerful force later.
What's this doing here?
Wow. No, I'll say you find a couple of knives, you find a short sword, and you find an old beat up wooden shield. That's what you find. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
All these items look like they've seen better days.
Okay. Well, I will take the short sword. I'll take the rope, and I'll take a tent.
Okay, so I think I dragged the rope. Did I? Yes, the rope. So.
And I think that it just like in my inventory, I would have left a bunch of stuff upstairs so that I'm not carrying around like my marbles or all of my field rations, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're over encumbered. If you would be.
And once I have those
there's
things,
two tents. There's a small tent and a large tent.
I'll take the large one.
Okay. So you said a large tent, rope, and what was the last thing?
And a short sword for
short sword.
Yeah. Yeah, for Gwydion. And like being very quiet. I will step back out of the room. While I was in there, did I see any type of book that had like a listing of stock counts or what he had in there? Any way that he tracked his the supplies and things that he had?
I guess not in the not in this room, but there are other areas to explore if you'd like to, look around a little bit more. Yeah. But that's up to you. But nothing in this actual storage area.
Okay. So he'll step back out.
Okay.
This room he's not checked. He will listen at the door. You said it just seemed like it was a closet, the one to the south?
Oh yeah. So you don't hear anything whatsoever. It's locked.
I'll pick that.
Okay.
I want to see what's inside. This is
let's see if we can roll a 19 or a 20 here. Nope, 11 is success. So yeah, you hear another click. This thing unlocks.
Okay. What's inside?
You open it and it's empty. With the exception of there's little bits of hay on the ground. But it looks like it's been cleaned out.
Maybe he stored hay in here.
Yeah, it's tough to say. It's a relatively small room. It's only a 2x2, so it's like 6 feet by 6 feet ish. But yeah, that's all that's in there.
He will close the door and relock it.
Okay.
He's relocking doors also as he's going through them. Okay. So he'll move actually to the to the door, to the main door.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He'll listen to see if he hears anything.
No. Well, the only thing you do hear is it sounds like a smoldering fire or something like that. You hear like the pop and the crackle of what must be the furnace because it's right here. But there was like multiple ends of it.
Okay. He won't go through that. He's going to go back out the back door.
Okay.
And then he is going to look up and see our window.
Yeah.
He locks the door and then he's going to scale the building and go back and go and enter in our room through the window.
Okay. Are you gonna just straight up climb it regular style, or do you have any other tools you're gonna try to use?
I think just scale it regular style, cat style.
Okay.
So,
I guess give me I don't know. Like the weird thing about climbing is I know in Dragonbane they always want an acrobatics roll, but that's agility. I almost feel like strength is more of a climbing ability, wouldn't you say?
I think that it could go. I think it could go either
Yeah,
way.
either way.
I could see.
So
I could see.
We could do rules as written. I mean, your agility is probably higher than your strength. Your strength is not
For
not
sure.
that great. So we'll roll the benefit. Okay, yeah. So you climb up. Well, actually, give me a agility or an acrobatics roll or agility. Is it? I think it's acrobatics.
It is. Yeah. Acrobatics is agility.
Whoa, a 1 with a dragon. So, yeah, you climb up this thing without a sound. It's almost as if you're just walking on flat ground. You make your way all to the top of the window. And yeah, I guess climb inside. And then the rest of you guys are in there. So Brian's in there. I guess Gwydion's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey.
What have you been up to?
Oh, shopping. And I will produce. I will pull the short sword out and flip it over so I'm holding the blade, and I will hand it over to Gwydion and say, "Use this well."
Gwydion graciously takes the sword, gives you a big nod and a big smile, and he sheaths it into his scabbard.
Okay. And he'll show you. He'll show you the rope. He's like, "Yeah, weirdly found a tent and some rope. Figured they might be of use."
Sounds good. We can pack the tent onto Bellator's saddlebag.
Perfect. So I'm awake.
Yeah, you're wide awake. I guess everybody else is, they don't need to sleep just yet, but they're winding down. The day is coming to a close. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
So,
yes, go ahead.
I spoke with those two gentlemen downstairs, the ones who offered us the job of seeking out a treasure they know of.
Mm-hmm.
Their cut they want was 60-40. So they would get 60% of the treasure found. We would get 40%, which we could split into 10% each. However, my mind is more on a key to the gate of power.
Of course.
So, however, upon meeting with these men for a second time, I definitely do not trust them. So, if we were to take them up on their offer and travel with them to, I believe it was which direction was it, Jason?
Northwest.
West.
Yeah, it was the old barrow, they said.
Yeah, we'll be traveling to the old barrow that is apparently northwest from here. Whenever we are camping, we need to stay very, very vigilant. I do not trust them one bit. But I thought I would check with all of you. Told them I'd give them an answer in the morning.
I'm with you. Whatever you want to do, I'm in.
All right. And then I also thought it wouldn't hurt to check out that tower that Brian and I had seen through the window. Something just calls me to it. Could be nothing, but it could be something.
How far away is the tower from where we're at?
It's pretty close. It's kind of just across the road, so there's a path that's cutting through, which led you guys here to the hobgoblins. So it's just off the forest to the west a bit. It's probably like, I don't know, 10-minute walk, maybe ish.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? What do you think, Brian?
I'm in for a walk. Been
Nice
sitting around
roll.
snacking.
You have? What do you got over there?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he starts sniffing the air. You got some? What is that? that cheese?
No.
I knew it. It is cheese. Don't lie to me. I know cheese when I smell it. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. You keep your cheese. I got my own.
Of course you do.
Magnus, would you like to maybe take a walk? Go check out that tower. Now that there's activity happening, the windows are glowing.
Yes, perfectly timed. I just finished a wonderful book, and I feel great.
I think Dagwood then looks back over at Gwydion. Well, I guess we should get ready and go check that place out.
We'll be back just in time for nappy naps.
Or breakfast.
Or breakfast.
Okay, so you guys head down to the common area. You find Draggle. Is that his name? Draggle? Am I getting that right?
Drago?
Dragil. Yeah, I got it right. He's fast asleep on the table, snoring away. You guys, I guess if you want to, exit out the front door. And then make your way to the main road. And let me bring up the world map again.
World map.
Yeah. So let's move oh yeah, it's also evening. Let me turn the lights down. So yeah, you guys, I guess, make your way. You start. So the road here, it diverges into two paths, heading north and heading south. You guys came south and spotted the Hungry Hobgoblin. But as you're heading to the forest edge, you see a woman kind of standing in the gloom of night and the shadows of the trees. And she looks like this. So she's kind of hanging out under a tree. You can barely see her. She's almost completely concealed. But you catch her movement. And she says, "Please, you there, can you help me?" And you guys are kind of startled because this voice just comes from the near darkness, or almost complete darkness.
All right. Gwydion jolts a little bit. Help you? What's wrong?
My dear husband, he has been missing for a very long time. He went to the forest to the west and to seek a tower of strange lights. And I haven't seen him since. I am too frightened to go myself. He became obsessed with it, and I do not know why.
How long has it
His
been
name
since
is-
he was missing?
Oh, it's been days. I've even gone to the inn and seek help, but no one will help me. So I stand here at the roadside, hoping that some brave passers-by as yourselves might help an old woman find her dear husband.
He wasn't a
Oh.
worshipper of Dasani, was he?
Dasani. Oh man, you're doing some crossover.
Yeah. Why not?
No, I don't know that name.
Well, just as it so happens, we were planning on heading that direction anyway, so yes, if we find your husband and he is well, perhaps we can bring him back to you. If he's not well, miss, I will bring evidence as such as well.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you so much. And she's kind of keeping her head low, and her little shawl is kind of drooping over her face. But you see that she's definitely older.
Are
An
you
older woman.
okay yourself?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep much since he's been gone. And, I grow weary out here in the night.
Where do you live? Where's your house? Is it
Oh,
far?
just to the east of here. Not far. In the forest, in a very small glade.
Perhaps you should go home now, and we will come and visit you once we are through. There's no reason to stand out here all night.
Oh, bless you, my child. I thank you. My bones are quite weary.
Do you know anything about the tower? Why did your husband want to go and see it?
He became fixated. I don't quite understand what he saw in it. I tried to ask him questions why he would be up at all hours of the night staring into the lights in the forest, and he would go up on a rooftop and near the chimney and just gaze upon it for hours. And every time I asked him anything, he would shush me and just tell me to go to sleep, go away. And
Rude.
I wish he would speak more to me. He became so silent and obsessed with it. I don't quite know.
Well, we will do our best, and we will. Either way, when we return, we will have news for you at the very least. At least something to set your mind at ease.
I thank you. I thank you.
Do I have any unusual feeling about the tower? I mean, I know I've been role playing kind of obsessively about it, but it's like, is there a reason for that?
It's kind of like it's almost like gazing into a fire. So when you do look at it at night, you are somewhat drawn to it, right?
Like a moth.
Like a moth, like like you're looking at a campfire. You know how like when you look at a campfire, it's just kind of zone out staring at it. So it has that. It doesn't have any kind of like magical pull to where you feel compelled to go visit it, but it has like just a comforting feeling. But it is time to stop, everybody. So I know it's bedtime for the East Coasters out there. So we're gonna stop tonight's session with the old woman in the forest. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on the stream. If you're watching in the future, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget, like everything, comment down below. Thank you, Patrick, for the amazing system. Thank you, Noel and Andreas, for the cool music. And thanks for hanging out with us, guys. And we shall be here next week. Fingers crossed. Because it's been a crazy month last month. So, but again, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time.